David Blackburn. I'm the service director for the Scott Clark stores as well as Gastonia, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. To me, a BDC department is integral to a service department. It's hard to differentiate between the two if they're ran properly, in my opinion. One of them plays offense, one of them plays defense, and they reverse the roles as necessary. Phone calls have always been an issue in the service business. The BDC, if ran properly and managed properly, takes that responsibility off the service visor. They're professionally trained to answer the right questions, to talk down the customers that may be a little bit accelerated, to point them to the necessary services to keep their vehicle properly maintained, and it's a seamless handoff if it's done properly to the service department. They're like a telephone service advisor, I guess you would say. And they can do everything that the one in person can do. They just do it over the phone and via computer. The more difficult part of the whole transaction is to being able to talk to the customer, to be able to relate to the customer, to be able to identify the customer, to show the proper empathy with the customer, to understand what their needs are, but to be able to reach them on their level and make them feel comfortable. Over the past year, we were fortunate enough to be in a program with Toyota where we focused on social styles. After we had the management part of the meeting, we had to submit to the training as well. And we brought our BDC managers in to be a part of that training. And they were very interactive and very good at taking the knowledge that they learned and taking it back and showing it to their team. And then when Quantum 5 came in, it just added to it and fine-tuned what they had already been exposed to. I think it gives people more confidence over the phone. They're able to identify those social styles. They're able to listen to the tone that the customer has and be able to respond appropriately towards the mood of the customer, as opposed to sounding like they're reading from a script like a telemarketer. It's very personalized service. It's very congenial service. Those techniques that are trained with them make them just more rounded individuals as a whole. I mean, they're better communicators because of what they've been taught and what's not driven by communication. The more that they learn, the more natural they become, and then now all of a sudden we're not having a sales conversation or a service conversation, we're having a conversation. It allows us to be proactive and anticipate questions, to be able to make suggestions, and to make those suggestions where people are comfortable with them.